Hello everybody, it is currently May 18th, which is also the full moon today, and if you guys haven't stepped outside, it is absolutely a gorgeous full moon. So today we're going to visit the Divine Feminines and take a look at how the Divine Feminines are doing. Especially during the time of the full moon, there are a lot of energies going around, and a lot of realizations are often made. Thank you, please. Alright, how are the Divine Feminines doing? What is going on in the Divine Feminines' lives? What is going on for the Divine Feminine Collective? What is going on? The Divine Feminine. Can we get some clarification? Can we get some clarification on the Ace of Cups? Can we get some clarification on the Eight of Cups? There we go. Can we get some clarification on Six of Swords? There we go. King of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Well, first thing I want to say is we have a lot of new beginnings in this reading for the Divine Feminines. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups as well. Yeah. One thing that I really stood out to me right away is actually this Six of Swords energy here. The Six of Swords is the card of movement, like moving slowly into calmer waters. And if you take a look at this woman here, she's actually holding a cup. So it's kind of like a moving forwards to that Ace of Cups energy. And that's honestly what the Divine Feminines are doing at this point. We are building. This is the Three of Pentacles, which is all about building foundations, and essentially this is saying that we are honestly getting prepared. A lot of us are getting prepared to move, whether it's locations, whether it's towards our masculines, whether it's towards our dream jobs. Actually, a lot of the energies that I'm picking up is actually a lot of us is moving to a new place to pursue our own goals, and that is slowly moving us forward towards our divine masculines as well. However, it's not directly like we're no longer waiting behind for the divine masculines. We're taking initiative in our own lives, which is why it almost seems like we're moving away from love, which is also explains also why this came out a bit in reverse. But just understand that even if it seems like we're moving away, in truth we're moving closer, and we cannot leave behind our masculines because they're also us. They're always with us. And to add on to the point of the Six of Swords energy, there's also the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, the Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work, creating, and it's mainly about working hard in our jobs and our work, and in many ways, and this is true for me as well, we're working hard at something that we had actually initially given up on, and maybe it was something that we wanted to do as a child. Hence why there's this cute little kid here looking at this grown person working hard at something, right? It's something that we might have wanted to do ever since we were children, or we thought about doing when we were children. And at this point in our lives, we are building a new beginning. The Page of Pentacles, right? We are beginning something new that actually took inspiration from our childhood, which is great. It's amazing, right? Honestly, as we live life, oftentimes we stop chasing after the things that we were comfortable doing when we were children, but as the world hammers you down, we sometimes lose that, and that's okay, because we have to experience those things to be stronger, right? Contrast is a beautiful thing, and that's what we experienced, so many of us, actually all of us, really. And overall, the energy is the Ace of Cups, right? It's about love, a new beginning in love. And this, funny enough, kind of had a bit of a... the card that came out to describe it is actually the Seven of Swords, which is about sneaking away, about stealing things, about hidden secrets. And in this reading, it kind of represents a it actually represents the masculines for the majority of you guys watching, which isn't very many. But they're essentially popping up. And because the overall energy is the Ace of Cups, you can see this man looking back, right? Even though they've taken so many things, the swords away, they're looking back. And because they're reevaluating this time of darkness, it is actually triggering a Ace of Cups and an Ace of Wands situation. So Ace of Wands is more action oriented and the Ace of Cups is more emotionally oriented. So the divine masculines are honestly thinking about moving forward with the divine feminines, but first they need to reevaluate everything that they went through. And some of this is actually the divine feminines who are feeling like they are beginning something new in both love and in more physical things to do with wands, right? And they feel like they're giving up on their connection. But understand that every movement forward is where you need to be, right? No matter what happens in your life, whether you feel like you're moving back, whether you feel like you're stuck, whether you feel guilty, it is honestly where you are supposed to be at that time and place. And it's important to just appreciate it and know that it's okay and everything will work out exactly the way that it's supposed to. This card is the Eight of Cups, and it's really talking about leaving, right? You can see on the other side that a man is leaving behind all of these cups, all of these emotions, all of the past, and these cups are quite beaten up as well. On this side, it's actually a little child sitting there and waiting, right? So this is actually a representation of the divine feminines. We have waited and waited for them to come back and revisit these cups. But at this point in our journeys, we are learning to move forward. And for some of us out there, this movement forward may seem very chaotic, but honestly, even though it seems chaotic right now, it's actually moving into calmer waters, which, calmer waters, as in this card, the Six of Swords. And we're really rebuilding our lives and our connection with ourselves, and that's a beautiful thing, right? Finally, let's take a look at the King of Wands. What is that? So hard to see. The lighting is not that great in this room, sorry guys. Why am I drawn to the sleeve there? This card represents the idea that the divine masculine has turned their backs to us and are facing their own demons, their own karma. And what is interesting is, to clarify that card, came the Queen of Wands, which is matching the King of Wands, right? And look at how absolutely serene she looks, right? She knows that, like, we are all coming to a time where we know that our divine masculines are facing their karma and facing the truth. And we have decided to resolutely let that be, right? We now understand, many of us at least, now understand that the divine masculines have their own journey to go through, and that it's okay that they're not here with us at this present moment, and that is our truth as well, right? And we can just appreciate in knowing that although their back is not turned towards, their back is turned towards us. I mean, even though they're not turned towards us, we know that they are always present. We're always connected. And that is a beautiful thing. Now, honestly, the feminines are in a very good place. We are working through our own karma, our own issues, and we're taking leaps and bounds towards the things that make us happy outside of a relationship, you know, because we honestly deserve that. And that's what anyone should do, really, whether you're a man or a woman. You have to live for yourself. We can't expect others to make us happy, because that's not how it works, right? And all of us, I think, know that, or will come to know that. I also want to pull some spirit animal oracles. this deck is absolutely inspirational and it's absolutely gorgeous. Can we get some advice for the divine feminines out there? Can we get some advice for the divine feminines? Oops. That's a big deck of cards to shuffle, to be honest. Okay. Can we get some advice for the divine feminines out there? Ooh. Actually, these cards are absolutely perfect. Let's pull one more card, actually. One more card. That just came out accidentally. One more card. For the divine feminines. Okay. Wow. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, you know, we are on a new beginning, a path of new beginnings. You guys see that? This is the porcupine spirit. And it's about time for a beginner mind. Isn't that absolutely perfect? Like I was saying, we are in a time of new beginnings. And we have honestly let go of so much of our past and expectations. And we have unlearned the things that society have taught us, and now we're learning something new. And we're going for the things that we actually want in our lives, even if we have become professionals, or masters of our old lives. We are now pursuing what makes us happy, even if that means starting at the beginning, and that's absolutely amazing. And something that's to keep in mind, you guys, is to be here now. This is the hummingbird spirit. It's all about being there in the present moment. It's just like a hummingbird fluttering its wings, but it's suspended there because it's fluttering so fast, right? Know that even though we are anxious to head to where we want to go, every moment counts. And remember to stop and breathe and enjoy what nature has to provide to us, right? Go outside, take a look at the full moon. Go outside, enjoy the beautiful weather. Be in the present and be playful. Be playful. We should not take ourselves too seriously, right? Honestly, what is life if we are not happy, if we are not present in the moment, if we are not being playful, right? We are here to enjoy our lives. So instead of being anxious about where we're heading or how things are going to work out, etc., etc., we should remember that, you know, to be present, to be in the here and in the now, and to seek out, just enjoy life. Seek out things that you enjoy, that make you happy in the present moment. Like doing card readings for you guys make me happy in the present moment, right? And something is telling me to read the book for be playful. Hold on a moment. Okay. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Sandpipers are like cute little clowns, poking their beaks into the sand before darting off to chase the waves. The appearance of sandpiper spirit is a sign that now is time to engage your playfulness. Whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with a lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discovering the new in the old. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun. Sandpiper Spirit's happy and curious nature can help you to feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. Yeah, so honestly, just do the things that make you happy, that make you feel like life is fun. No, even if it's something like washing the dishes, right? Just try to look for the beauty in every single moment. Look for the happiness and the playfulness in every single moment. Remember the times that we have spent with our divine masculines where we have done the most mundane things and found absolute joy in them, right? In those moments is how we should seek for our own lives, not just when we're with our masculines, right? Finally, I want to pull the Romance Angels. I just wanted to ask, what is a message from our divine masculines that they want us to know? What is a message from the divine masculines that they want us to know? What is the divine masculines want us to know? What do the divine masculines want us to know? So what came out is financial issues. Financial issues. Pay attention to the red flags and religious factors. So what I'm feeling from these three cards, they're not very romantic at all, really, is that what the divine masculines are saying is that that they are proud of where we're headed in our finances and career, but we should also be careful because we are, a lot of us at least, is going into slightly unknown territory. So we have to be careful and pay attention to those flags, and to also be careful and, well, not careful, conscientious of the cultural factors that come into play, right? If that makes any, sorry for the people in the background, family. Love them dearly, but they can be quite loud. Yeah, so just be careful of what you're doing and be conscientious of what's going on. and pay attention to those red flags, which is a perfectly understandable message as we're heading towards something new. I am just trying to drown my family out by saying exactly the same thing as I just did. Oh my god. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. And I do apologize for the lighting, but at least it's got a romantic air to it, right? Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope everyone has a wonderful May. Goodbye.